Hi everyone, it's Shay. Ay. It snowed again. But, I mean, it's been in the 30s, so it will melt a little bit, which causes ice, of course. But last night it was like 8 degrees, so you can see like right here where there's ice. But I'm thinking, according to the weather report, maybe like no more snow for a couple days, and then all this stuff will melt, and then maybe I could go to La Pine and do some shopping. I usually, oh, look at the little tiny footprint. That looks like a key cat. That's probably a key cat. Or a skunk. Ugh. Sometimes it's hard to tell between their feet prints. And I am like, watchful for that skunk. I've seen him a bunch of times, but it's weird because you can smell him all the time. And then the fox, you wouldn't think that you would see the fox all the time, but we have 2 of them, but we do see them. They're in not this old building, but that other building that I film all the time. That's why I'm always over there. I'm always trying to, because the first time I saw him was a few years ago. You hear him at night all the time. But a few years ago, I was working out in my garden, and I looked up, and there was like this dog that was running down the road, and I thought, oh my gosh, I've never seen that dog before. And it was, quite a ways away, probably a good football field, maybe even a football field and a half away. And I don't know why this guy's driving in a circle. It's so strange because hardly ever have traffic. But I don't know why they're driving around in a circle. It's weird. So I saw it running down the road, and it was probably a football field and a half away. It was like really, I was thinking, oh, it's a smaller dog. Uh-oh. My dogs were in, so I wasn't that worried about it. And working. I glanced up, and he was about halfway to me, so about half a football field away. And I thought, oh my gosh, it's a little bit bigger than what I thought. And then I just stood there watching it. Got closer and closer, and I was like, oh my goodness, it's a fox. And so I didn't move. My whole area's fenced in, and there's no holes or anything in the fence. You would have to literally climb the fence. So I just stood there, and I didn't have my phone. Oh, that skunk. This is its spot, I'm telling you. I must live in that house. No, because the foxes live in that house. And I know that they do. Because I see him running around town. After that, I would see him all the time. Running around up and down the streets, and I would see him go here. And then I think there's a girl fox in there too, because they make a lot of noise. Lots of noise. And then, of course, locals and stuff always talk about them too. So, Anyways, I thought I'd go on a nice walk. Look at this beautiful sky. That is the one thing I will always say out here is these skies out here, phenomenal. All the time. Like when the moon, I've tried to videotape the moon. The moon is so big. It is so big here. Like it's like jaw-dropping. You walk outside and you're like, whoa, that's a big moon. So when you have the really big moon, it's just crazy. This is this side of that building. I don't think there's any animals that live in that abandoned building because there's a gentleman that comes there a lot. And I don't know if he's like working on it or not, but he's very clean cut and he keeps it really nice, and it's like the roof isn't caving in or anything like that. So he checks on it quite often. I sometimes see him in the summertime. He must work somewhere close because he'll have lunch in the yard. He like sets it on the back of his truck and he sets out all his food and stuff, and he sits there for a good 45 minutes or so. Because sometimes I walk around a lot, and literally you can walk around this town in, I think I clocked it once like 4,000 steps or something. It was crazy. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Oh, thanks for listening. Bye.